Hello and welcome to Sam Biology class. Friends, today we shall discuss about incomplete dominance and codominance. An allele is said to be dominant when it has the same phenotypic effect in both homozygotes and the heterozygotes, but sometimes the phenotype of a heterozygote is different from either of its associated homozygotes. This is due to incomplete dominance. It is also known as partial dominance. It is a form of gene interaction in which both the alleles of a gene are partially expressed, often resulting in an intermediate or a different phenotype. An example of incomplete dominance is the flower color in snapdragon, which is scientifically known as antirhinomagus. In snapdragon, the color of the flower is controlled by a gene which has two alleles. This is the allele which specify red color and the other allele do not specify. So the plants which are homozygous for the allele that specify red color will have red flower, whereas the plants that are homozygous for the allele which do not specify will have white flower, whereas the heterozygotes which has both the alleles will have pink flowers. This is due to the incomplete dominance because in the heterozygous plant both the alleles are partially expressed, so the flower color became pink. This is due to the incomplete dominance because in the heterozygous plant both the alleles are partially expressed, so the flower color became pink. The most likely explanation for this phenomenon is that the intensity of pigmentation in flower depends on the amount of product that is specified by the particular gene. So the plant which is homozygous for the alleles that specify red color will have deep red flower. But the plant which is homozygous for the allele that do not specify any pigment will have white flower. But in case of heterozygotes that contain both of these alleles, the color of the flower will be intermediate between these two. That means the color of the flower will be pink. This is due to incomplete dominance. Another exception to the principle of complete dominance is codominance. It is a form of inheritance in which both the alleles of a gene in a heterozygote are fully expressed. In case of codominance, the alleles of a gene in a heterozygote are neither completely dominant nor incompletely dominant, but they are codominant. For example, in ABO blood group system, the allele that specify A antigen and the allele that specify B antigen are codominant because in a heterozygous individual, allele A and allele B are equally expressed. Another example of codominance is the MN blood group system. This blood group system is controlled by a gene which has two alleles. One allele specify M antigen and another allele specify N antigen. So the individuals who are homozygous for the M allele will have only M antigen, whereas the individuals who are homozygous for the N allele will have only N antigen. But in case of heterozygote, both the M and N antigens will be present because these two alleles are codominant. So in an heterozygous individual, these two alleles are fully expressed. So in those individuals, both M and N antigens are found. So friends, in case of incomplete dominance, both the alleles of a gene are partially expressed. the genes are incompletely dominant, whereas in case of codominance, both the alleles of a gene are fully expressed. The alleles are neither completely dominant nor incompletely dominant, but they are codominant. So friends, this is about incomplete dominance and codominance. For more update, please subscribe Sam Biology class. Good night.